800. Temperature 18, 2.7, altimeter 3003. ILS runway 20, right approach in use. Landing and departing runways 20, right and 20 left. Attention all aircraft. Hazardous weather information for the Southwest United States available on high watch, flight watch, or flight service station frequencies. 379.9 frequency out of service. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Use caution for multiple cranes, various quadrants. Advisory, all aircraft recycle.
It's just weird because the wind's coming from the back and it's just messing up with the prop.
General aviation aircraft
That's why it
contact
feels
clearance
like
delivery
rough.
prior to taxi.
Visitors rough. Yeah.
Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
Bravo.
Info Bravo. Winds check here.
John Wayne Airport ATIS information Bravo. 2053 Zulu. Wind 170 at 14. Gust 19er.
Oh boy.
Visibility 10. View clouds at 3,800. Temperature 18, 2.7, altimeter 3003. ILS runway 20, right approach in use. Landing and departing runways 20, right and 20 left. Attention all aircraft. Hazardous weather information for the Southwest United States available on high watch, flight watch, or flight service station frequencies. 379.9 frequency out of service. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Use caution for multiple cranes, various quadrants.
Let's go to clearance.
Yep.
Advisory, all aircraft recycle.
We doing El Toro today, or
we're gonna do
point?
El Toro.
Okay.
Yep.
Information Bravo. Got it.
John Wayne clearance, Cessna 738 Quebec Bravo is at Dove Street. Request a Newport departure for the El Toro practice area with information Bravo.
Nice.
Number 738 Quebec Bravo Zone and clearance for the stand by 1 San. This very plane want a Newport departure today to the practice area.
We'd like an El Toro departure at Quebec Bravo.
Yeah, he said standby really weird. And then Newport.
Okay, number 738 Quebec Bravo upon departure, turn left heading 080. Maintain VFR conditions at or below 3000 SoCal. Departure frequency will be 124.1 and squawk 0201.
Flight heading 080 at or below 3000. Departure on 124.1, squawk 0201, Quebec Bravo.
Quebec Bravo, the readback is correct. Ground on 120.8 for the taxi. Good day.
Going to ground, Quebec Bravo.
All right. And then let's just taxi up to the service road real quick. Make sure that no one's coming in or out. Looks good.
Okay. That's center right.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay.
Let's stay a little bit to the right. Want to kind of widen it out because this one's the center line.
Ah.
Alright, now let's just straighten it out. And mid-term radius turn, you kind of just pump the brake. Don't hold it, just kind of pump it. Gently. There you go. Yep. Alright, now back to 1,000. And then, yep, now we're over to ground.
Okay.
John Wayne down, Cessna 738 Quebec Bravo is at Dove Street. Taxi to midfield run up.
738 Quebec Bravo, John Ground, taxi to midfield run up the Alpha.
Taxi to midfield run up via Alpha, Quebec Bravo.
Alright.
Alright, here we go. So aileron into the wind, but then when you're going away from it, it's down and away, correct?
When you're going with the wind?
Away, like, yeah, if you're going, if it's behind you.
Yeah. Yeah, down and away. Yeah, look at the grass. Man, this is like the first time, well, not first time, but first time in a long time seeing the this airport green.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Been finally getting some rain. Alright, so bring it back to 1,000.
Down and away.
Now, since we have a tailwind, we can expect that we're going to have a faster speed. So you can actually bring it to idle.
Okay.
Oh, a little bit more right. Watch out for just tapping the brake by accident.
Okay.
There you go. So you're like all the way idle and the wind's just keeping us going. Alright, here we go.
Ground southwest, 5298, push gate 18, Bravo.
It's 5298, John, ground, push back, approved, tail south.
Push approved, tail southwest, 98.
John ground, Sierra 6440, Romeo, west side, Bravo.
6440, Romeo, John ground, taxi the tower run up via Bravo.
Tower run up via Bravo 40, Romeo.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that's that's what wind will do.
Crazy. Alright. Let's do a brake check. Good. Alright, instrument set. It's probably 126.8 today.
Afternoon, ground, Cessna 89790 coming off 20 right, Juliet,
Probably
15.
126.8.
That's 797 John ground, taxi Bravo to parking, and use caution for northbound Cirrus.
Okay, Bravo to parking, look for the Cirrus, 790.
40 Romeo, use
Take
caution,
off.
southbound Cessna.
Primer locked, mixture rich. Alright. Throttle 1700 RPMs. Back check on the right.
Uh-huh. Looks about 100. Yeah.
On the left. Same. Alright, car beat on. Gonna drop there. Alright. Ammeter's good. Engine temperatures are in the green. Throttle back to idle. Go back to 1,000. Alright, let's do a control check. Up there. There.
Ground United. Ground United 1564, gate 10, ready to push.
Sorry, I missed the last one, say again.
Hey, United 1564, gate 10, ready to push.
Out of 1564 John ground, hold for United, correction, hold for southwest, then push tail south.
Push tail south after southwest, United 1564.
Alright, the
Southwest,
there, standby.
5298,
Alright, we good? Go to run complete?
Yep. Now,
So 5298, we're 20 right, taxi
yeah,
Alpha,
whenever we
hold
get a
for
chance.
Lima.
Yeah,
Alpha,
go
sure.
over to ground.
Cessna 738, Quebec Bravo, run up complete.
So say Quebec Bravo, we're 20 left, taxi via Charlie Kilo.
Runway 20 left via Charlie Kilo, A Quebec Bravo.
Okay, let's check left, center, right,
Yep, looks good.
taxi. Here we go.
Southwest 5298, contact the tower.
Contact tower, 298.
No, confirm, Cessna 3610 Echo.
3610 Echo, John McGrath.
3610 Echo.
Yeah, seems pretty dead for general aviation today.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of people on the schedule.
10 Echo.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
I'm the only instructor today.
Take us straight.
Right.
10 Echo, taxi Bravo to parking.
Bravo to parking in 3610 Echo.
Ground American 1599 taxi. Tower run up complete.
Number 4 Sierra Romeo, give way to a southbound Cessna, then 20 right taxi via Bravo Kilo.
Oh, a little bit more left.
20 right via Bravo Kilo, Portugal.
And then you can kind of
American
compensate
1599
for it. So go left, and then like right about there, then you kind of like compensate for
Affirmative,
right.
American 1599.
1599 Romeo, time is 20 right, contact the tower.
Okay, contact the tower for 20 right, American 1599.
Request Bravo, monitor tower, 126.8.
Over to tower, 126.8, 8, get back Bravo.
You said monitor.
Ground 2835 Echo, clearing 20 right.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to sit here and wait.
Takeoff 20 right, Southwest 298.
Whenever they say monitor.
Driving tower, turn onto Lima, cross 20 left, runway 20
So
right,
we don't have
wait.
to contact them?
Okay, cross 20 left,
Yeah, if
20
they just say
right.
monitor, that means that we just wait for them because they're just.
Cessna 738, Quebec Bravo, driving tower, caution, wait turbulence departing 737, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff. Runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff, 8 Quebec Bravo.
Exactly that. So I'll do just taxi sign on the runway. I'll do lights, camera, action for you. Put that on altitude, action. Make sure full rich. Fuel
Now,
on both.
since they cleared us, we don't need to stop and hold short, correct?
Nope. We're ready to
We're
go.
ready to roll.
Yeah, when they specifically say monitor, that means just wait and listen. But when they say contact, which they usually do, like 90% of the time, just when time permits, contact them.
Gotcha.
South 32,
So we can see the windsock right there.
Right.
So we're actually going to have wind this way.
Okay.
South 3274, driving tower,
And
with
we're going to go 2,000 RPM.
Okay.
Continue, South 3274.
All right, engine instruments good.
Here we go.
All right, full power.
Full power.
American 1599, report the upwind at 737 at night.
Inside,
So you're
American
going to have
1599.
actually aileron forward.
American 59 takes course as
Aileron
well diverge
into
at
the
the shore
wind.
line, maintain visual separation from that traffic.
All right, now there's rotation speeds. Now we're going to start applying back.
Takeoff 20 right, keep
And then you can kind of feel that kind of adjustment that I did right there. Yeah, just like that. And now 73.
73.
South 5298, contact still counterparts, good day.
298.
Good afternoon, Tower, United 809, with you number 2, visual for 20. Right.
At 809, driving tower, roger, number 2, runway 20 right, clear line.
Clear to land, runway 20 right, United 809.
All right, let's turn
Sierra
0.
644, Sierra
Yep.
Romeo, driving tower, caution, wait terms will be departing 737, early, right turn approved, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 20 right at Kilo, early return, Portugal.
Launch
Cessna 8, Quebec Bravo, radar contact, maintain VFR, at or below 3,000 altitude. 700 feet, at or below 3,000, 8 Quebec Bravo. 8 Quebec Bravo, contact still counterparts, good day. Over to departure, 8 Quebec Bravo. Southwest 3274, wind 180.
Now we're over to departure. And same thing, who, where, what. You know, you're at whatever altitude, climb into 3,000.
SoCal departure, Cessna 738 Quebec Bravo is at 1,100, climbing to 3,000.
So 738 Quebec Bravo, SoCal Verge, resume on navigation.
Resume own navigation, Cessna 738 Quebec Bravo.
Alrighty, so we're gonna climb up to 3,500.
United 1497, SoCal Approach, roger, reduce speed to
And we're gonna
190,
kind of
and
warm
then
up with some slow flight.
300.
Photo 190, then.
If it's not extremely bumpy, okay?
United
But today's
1497,
main
you
focus
can
is going to be some
expect
emergency
the ILS
procedures,
Okay.
approaches, all
SoCal
that
Skyhawk
good stuff.
60 is going to begin a descent down to 2,500. We'll turn around at the Dana Point and make our way back.
November 9th, would you make your way back to John Wayne, confirm?
Just up along the coast. We're going to cross over to Long Beach as well.
093 Juliet. Okay.
We'll make it down to 1500 if you need us for the Charlie's transition.
Number 93 Juliet, yeah, just altitude's your discretion. If you're going to stay along the shoreline at or below 1,500 would be great. Thank you.
Roger, Wilco 609 Juliet.
United 1497, contact approach 121.3, good day.
1213, United 1497.
How far away would you say that cloud is right there?
This one?
Yeah. 300 feet?
5, I would say. Yeah, I would say 5.
Okay.
Right there.
Oh yeah.
A little bumpy today. Feels like kind of like a whip section.
So when they say resume own nav, we're clear to fly whatever heading we want to as well, as altitude?
Yep.
Cool.
Well, yeah, they say altitude your discretion,
Okay.
but she said resume nav, and there's really no one out here, so yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, feel that air going. It's nice.
Oh yeah. Alright. Alright, so there's 3,000. Start laying in the mixture.
Cessna 3 Quebec Bravo, traffic about your 11 o'clock, 4 miles, northwestbound maneuvering El Toro, Cessna Skyhawk, currently 2,600.
Looking for traffic, Quebec Bravo.
Cessna 269 around back, we're 2,500 descending 4,500. We're going to use Dana Point and El Toro and another Chino.
0609 Alpha Echo, so Copper Roger, John Wayne altimeter 3003.
03, thanks.
What altitude?
It's at about our altitude.
That guy's close.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's level up here.
Yeah.
So we're at 3.5.
Right.
Alright, so let's level off. Get down to 3.5. Don't really see him anywhere. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start off with some slow flight. So, as far as the maneuver goes, we're going to begin with maintaining altitude and heading. Okay. We're going to select a visual reference point so we can do like Santiago Peak or something that's easy. And we're going to pull power to 1500 RPM and increase our pitch to maintain altitude.
Okay.
And we're going to watch our airspeed slow down. And right around like 70 to 65 knots, we're going to reintroduce power to about 2000 RPM, just about this power setting.
Okay.
And don't want to go below 60 knots, and don't want to go above 65, 70. I mean, 65 is okay, but you know what I mean.
Right.
We just really want to be stable, consistent, and this is really just a precision maneuver. And it actually is applicable in traffic pattern, stuff like that. I think we might have done it before in that one day.
Yeah.
So, let's do a left 90-degree turn. From what I see, clear left.
Okay, yeah. Clear left?
Yep.
Here's 9 Alpha Echo, traffic is 11 o'clock and 4 miles southeastbound, altitude indicates 4,800.
Alright, let's stay above that for now. We're looking right at traffic 9 Alpha Echo.
Aha, traffic in sight. See him?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so.
You call it?
Traffic in sight, Quebec Bravo.
Yeah, why not? Alright, so we're gonna bring back power to 1500 RPM.
Okay.
And maintain pitch at 3.5. Now you see how fast that airspeed dropped.
Yeah.
Alright, so reintroduce.
7 Hotel Alpha, traffic 12 o'clock and 2 miles opposite direction.
And this is a perfect demonstration of attitudeless power and performance. Alright, so a little bit more. Actually, no, that's pretty good. Maybe a little bit more power, because you don't want to get below 60 knots. So pitch down. That's how you gain airspeed, and how you lose airspeed is pitch up. And you want to keep a heading of that peak that's kind of covered by the clouds, which is 030. So there's multiple things that you want to keep track of, so don't go slower than 60 knots. So I'm kind of treating it as if you're doing this, demonstrating this maneuver in the check ride.
Okay.
So the DP is going to be kind of watching, but at the same time you want to still fly visually. So that's kind of like what we're trying to achieve.
Okay.
So we're getting pretty close to 3.4. Actually, you are at 3.4, so I'd increase power and keep that pitch.
Number 9 Alpha Echo, you're going to go down to 3,500 for the eventual northeasterly direction of flight.
Yeah, we'll go down to 3,500 for now. We're on our way down right now. We're 4.
There you go.
Number 9, Service 9 Alpha Echo, roger. There is traffic out there for you at 1 o'clock and 5 miles, maneuvering in the vicinity of El Toro, Skylane, or Skyhawk, sorry, at 3,500.
That's us. Alright, let's make a right 90-degree turn. And remember, this is just going to be very, very gentle, because all these tendencies are going to start playing a factor. You're going to have overbanking tendency, left turning tendency.
Right.
So, I mean, it is a little bumpy, so you can kind of see a little all over the place today. But hey, if you can do it while it's bumpy, you can do it while it's smooth, right?
That's right.
Oh, a little bit. See those overbanking tendencies? Got to be very, very gentle. Just be very consistent. Actually, you know what? Level off. That was pretty good. But there's another guy right there.
Romeo, with you.
What's that?
There's another guy right there.
4 Hotel Romeo, SoCal approach. Information
Dark
Lima
plane.
is current orange.
It's an aerobatic, dude. So let's cruise it back out.
Hotel Romeo.
It's 4 Hotel Romeo,
Let's do
roger.
a right 180.
Plan to cross the departure quarter of John Wayne at or above 4,500 for your transition.
Okay.
Alright, so do you want me to demonstrate an emergency procedure for you?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so
Your controls?
my controls. Boom. Engine just went out. Okay, alright, so
Cessna 3 Quebec, traffic is 10 o'clock and 2 miles northwestbound of Sierra, 4,400, descending to 3,500.
Roger that, looking for traffic, Quebec Bravo.
Here's 9 Alpha Echo. The traffic is
10
3 o'clock and 2 miles westbound, maneuvering.
Alright, so we're going to pretend those runways aren't there. So instantly, I'm going to pitch for 68 knots, alright? Engine just went out.
Okay.
So while I'm pitching for 68 knots, I'm just going to be looking for a possible landing site. Okay, those golf courses look pretty good.
Right.
You know, that's kind of like a last case scenario. I don't really want to go to those hills yet, so I don't really know about that. Let's just pretend those runways aren't there. But hey, look at that grass strip right there that has no trees. That looks pretty good. Alright, so how am I going to approach that? Looks like the winds are going to be coming, you know, onshore. It doesn't look like we have Santa Ana winds right now. So I'm going to want to approach it from kind of this side. Okay. So now that I've done that, alright, I'm going to try to troubleshoot since I'm above 3,000 feet. So there's going to be a flow. You want to reference the checklist, but we're going to go fuel selector on both. Mixture, full rich, carb heat on, throttle in. I'd do like halfway. I'd prime it twice. You know, if we had a fuel pump, I'd turn on the fuel pump, crank it. Doesn't work? Shit. Okay, what are we going to do? Instantly, I'd call. Be like, hey, Mayday, 738 Quebec Bravo has an engine failure over El Toro. We're at 3,000 feet. Descending, we have a possible landing site over the old El Toro airfield. Just spin it off. Squawk 7700. And then while you're maintaining 68, figuring out a way of how you're going to kind of make your way towards this landing site, you're going to shut it down. So fuel selector, off. Mixture, out. Throttle, out. Carb heat, off. Ignition, off. Primers, locked. And get this thing on the ground. So you want to be really fast because number one, it's never going to be planned. Right. Number two, it will be expected but never planned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So number two, you know, it's not always going to be happen this easy because this is a, you know, beautiful emergency landing site. You know, I might have to put it in between the trees in a golf course. You know. So I'm going to be wanting landing this way. That's like a perfect little grass strip right there. So I'm just kind of letting it do its thing, and I'm just going to kind of want to stimulate a traffic pattern the best that I can. And another very important thing to keep in mind while we're practicing this, look at our RPM. 1,000 RPM. That makes a big difference. Right. That makes a big difference. So it's still 68 knots regardless of your weight.
65 for this?
Or 65, 65. Sorry, all the other Cessnas are 68.
And Cessna 154, are you requesting anything, or are you just going to be referring to the airport?
And another thing to keep in mind, as soon as you throw in flaps, you can't take them out.
To the airport, 154.
Alright, Cessna 154, cross departure quarter of John Wayne at 4,500.
Alright, so it looks like I'm beating the numbers right now.
If unable to comply with that, just let us know before.
And I have quite a bit of a headwind, so I'm going to want to take that into effect, so I can't really loop out as far as I want to. But tell you what, I can put in flaps. Only 10
7 Hotel Alpha, contact John Wayne Tower 119.9, good day.
119.9.
And then I'd slip it. Just like that. Alright, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. So, kind of see how I did that approach?
Yeah.
Now, it can get a little tricky because, you know, I mean, like I said, it could be a golf course, and let's say you know you're not going to have enough ground roll to make it, you know, pin the cabin in between two trees so the wings will take the impact and rip off.
Got it.
This thing's a tin can. I mean, you don't want to be, you know.
Hit something head on.
Yeah.
That's okay, I'll see 69.
You don't want this, I mean, this is not a thick firewall. You don't want that block in between your lap. So, that's just another thing to keep in mind. Alright, your controls. Alright, so let's climb back to 3,500.
And you
quite
can
a bit of
contact
trim
Kino
in,
Tower
so.
now, 118.5.
There we go.
Have a good day.
Alright, altitude our discretion, we'll contact Kino now. Thanks for your help. Center Alpha.
Alright, I'm gonna make a left 90.
Uh-huh.
Clear left.
So the approach can kind of get a little tricky. Now, let's say it was directly over us, and there's absolutely nothing. We're in LA, downtown LA, and there's just one golf course directly beneath us. You know, we're gonna want to kind of get an idea of how we're gonna approach it, but we're gonna kind of want to spiral down, let's say if altitude permits, kind of like this. Take long, gradual spirals so you can hop in a traffic pattern, kind of like I did. I kind of made my own traffic pattern. So you kind of want to do a similar thing, okay? And honestly, it just really takes repetition and knowing the procedures of how to, you know, troubleshoot and shut it down. Alright. Another thing is, it depends on if altitude permits, but let's say we're
154, contact approach
1,500 above the ground.
128.1.
You wouldn't want to turn more than kind of towards the general direction more than 45 degrees off of your side picture.
Okay.
You know, so like 45 degrees that way, you know, because when you turn, you lose a lot of vertical lift, you know. So you want to keep that in mind. Yeah, let's level off.
Approach extra 580 Kilo Echoes.
Alright, do you want to try that same landing spot or try to find a new one?
Extra 580 Kilo Echo, SoCal approach, stay requested runway for landing
Try
at
to
Long
find a
Beach.
new one.
We'll
Okay.
take 30 at this point and take any other question.
Ow, his radio's annoying.
Extra 580 Kilo Echo, that was the only question. Expect straight in sequencing runway 30, and when able, advise you have information Juliet at Long Beach.
Roger that. We'll be off there again, Juliet, and we'll call you back up.
All right.
Engine out.
65 knots. Right away. Carb heat. On.
I'm just doing carb heat on because I don't want to get carburetor icing
Right.
on it today like today since we have no throttle.
All right, make sure it would be full rich. Can I do that?
Cessna 8 Bravo, traffic 12 o'clock and 3 miles opposite direction, 3,800 indicated altitude.
Looking for traffic, 8 Quebec Bravo.
12 o'clock.
Alright, you keep going.
Okay.
Alright, now you gotta find a place to land.
All right. Let's, where would we go? I'm thinking,
Possibly one of those golf courses.
right. I mean, this golf course right below me, I'm right above it.
Yeah, it looks pretty solid if you
Yeah.
can shoot gaps. Sure.
So then we would
Sure.
start.
Got one of those? Or over here? It's up to you.
You know what? I would want to choose.
Approach,
probably that one. It's more open.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Request 25 right.
Alright, so maintain 65 while you're doing this.
0 Kilo Echo. Okay,
Alright, how are you going to
25 right
approach that?
now, you can expect sequencing runway 25 right.
I'm
Or
going to
no
approach,
sequencing, just you can expect to go in runway 25 right.
so I would be
Just an FYI, we were expecting
coming in, expecting to make a downwind, past the
November
golf
0 Kilo
course.
Echo, yes, you can expect to cross
I would be
midfield,
starting to
John Wayne
troubleshoot right
Airport, and then direct
go
Toby en
make sure
route
full rich,
to
throttle half
25.
in. Go a couple pumps of primer, and then crank it to see if I
SoCal
can
approach,
get
Cirrus 861
the engine to
Delta
go.
Mike,
Fuel on both?
VFR
Fuel on both.
5500.
Yep.
Phases 1 Delta
if
Mike,
not,
Alpha
be
Charger,
calling
Dominant
immediately.
Altimeter 3003.
Alright, well, how you
003,
don't want to fixate,
Delta
so how
Mike.
are you going to approach it?
It's 4 Hotel Romeo,
So,
Contact approach
I'll be heading out
127.2.
a little bit.
I would approach it some way around here, so you
Okay.
have somewhat of a headwind.
Right.
It's going to slow you down. So do you want to do this
November 4
one,
Hotel Romeo,
or
Contact approach
Yeah, I would
127.2.
probably head this way.
up to you, man?
And then these courses right here. And I'm at 2,000, so I got about 1,000 to
It's
go
4
to
Hotel Romeo, SoCal
GPA.
approach. Radio check, how do you hear?
sticking about right here. I'm thinking that
SoCal approach, 4 Hotel Romeo over downwind.
It's 4 Hotel Romeo, SoCal approach.
those longer,
Contact
of
approach
course,
on
those longer
127.2.
holes right there on this left side.
4 Hotel Romeo.
Okay.
Mark my way over here.
You sure? Still got a lot of altitude to go.
Right, but just get more centered up.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Air Shuttle 5907, SoCal approach. Roger, expect to RNAV runway 30 approach.
All right.
Alright.
I'll be
Yeah, looks good.
start cutting it right here. Maintain 65.
65, 65. And gentle banks. So you ain't gonna make one of the upper ones.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, you make this one to the left.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll head right here.
Wow.
Square it up.
Okay. Dude, you'd have
Get
to
out of
shoot
here.
that gap through the tree.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, yeah, that was good. That was good. Okay, let's get the hell out of here.
Before we scare anybody. What's this thing right here?
What's what?
This whole complex. Businesses?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Wow. That would have been a fun landing.
43 SoCal approach, good afternoon, verify.
I'll tell you that. Your controls.
My controls.
That would have been a fun landing. Not.
Now you don't really want to try to clear any obstacle that's right in front of you, right? If you may have the choice, you want to.
SoCal approach, Cessna 725.
I mean, you wouldn't pick a spot with like a building that you had to.
Uniform is 3 miles southeast of El Toro at 4,700.
Wait, what do you mean?
Ending at John Wayne with Charlie.
Like I wouldn't pick a spot that had like a 100-foot like tower right in front of it, obviously.
Well, no, because yeah, I mean you're gonna float forever. Now, yes, you could throw 40 degrees of flaps and have a steep approach, but you're gonna have to be on point, and you're not gonna have power to save you if you kind of pull up too fast and stall it. You can slap the ground if you have too steep of an approach, you know.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, if you know what the hell you're doing and you know how to do it, and it's the only thing that you got, it's the only thing that you got. If you don't know how to do it, it's the only thing you got. You know?
Yeah.
But, you know, if time prevents, no, you don't want to pick that. Like,
Papa radar contact 3 miles southeast
if there's
of
other
4
options, no, you don't want to pick that.
Proceed to signal beat pass. Bye-bye.
United 1943, that traffic's 1 to 2 o'clock, about a mile southbound, altitude unknown.
Alright, we're just going IMC right now, United 1943.
What in the world is going on there?
United 1943, fighting 260, vector
Hey,
traffic,
is this,
maintain
Cord?
6,300.
260 down to 6,300 United, 1943.
No, it's not. No, it's something on their end of it.
Gotcha.
United 1943, turn left, heading 250.
250 United 1943.
United 1943, reduce speed to 190.
190 United 1943.
Air Shuttle 5907, contact approach 125.35.
2535, 5907.
Alright, let's make a left 90-degree turn.
Alright,
Climbing left 90-degree turn.
clear left.
United 1943, traffic no factor, contact approach
Yeah, that's pretty good, though.
121.3.
121.3 United 1943, everyone.
Extra 0 kilo echo, turn 30 degrees right, sectors traffic.
20 right for traffic, 0 kilo echo.
Cessna 57 Papa, contact John Wayne Tower 119.9er, take care.
Tower 119.9er, 7 yeah.
Cirrus 1 Delta Mike, contact approach 134.0. Cirrus 861 Delta Mike, contact approach 134.0.
340, 1 Delta Mike, good day.
Extra 0 kilo echo traffic, 1 o'clock, 4 miles southwestbound, regional jet, descending to 4,000, caution link turbulence.
Roger, we're looking at traffic just right for 0 kilo echo.
Alright, 3-5. So let's fly back over towards
0 kilo echo inside.
that field.
Extra 0 kilo
We're
echo,
going to
zoom
use
in
that grass runway and we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to be directly over it.
Okay.
So we're going to practice kind of spiraling down and kind of pitching for it.
Extra 0 kilo echo, resume on navigation.
Okay, 0 kilo echo.
So try to have the mindset of you can, for the most part, you can attempt to rapidly descend. You can't attempt to maintain altitude any more than 65.
Okay.
Extra 0 kilo echo,
So,
contact approach
yes, you could go full flaps.
125.35, see ya.
And
35.
slipping with full flaps is extremely sketchy, but
Right.
so is it landing on a golf course that has, like, you know, buildings in front of it, and
Yeah.
you overshoot it, you're gonna pile drive buildings. Unless you do some James Bond shit and hop out of the plane. But, you know, I mean, you want to have that kind of idea, because, you know, having too much of a mindset of, yes, you can always descend, and overshooting stuff could be just as bad as not making stuff, you know. But you can attempt to descend faster.
SoCal approach,
than-
111 Romeo Tango,
than normal.
3,700 descending. Cirrus 111 Romeo Tango, SoCal approach, proceed inbound via signal P.
Signal P, 1 over 3.
I can't really see it, so whenever we're over that spot, we're gonna pull
level 1,500.
A mile.
Cessna 112 kilo, SoCal
Okay.
approach, John Wayne altimeter 3003.
003, 29 kilo.
Any preference of, like, if you want to start the turn to the left or to the right once you start like a slow descending turn?
I guess in the direction that you're gonna approach. So
Okay.
in this one, I would do right.
Do right. Right. Quarter mile?
Alright.
Alright. Full power?
Slowly.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so you don't shock the motor.
Right. 65.
Troubleshoot.
Alright. Fuel selectors both. Mixture full rich. Throttle on. Primer. 2 primes. Crank. Sorry. Nothing.
funny.
ATC, Cessna 172N Mayday. We have a landing spot. We're going to try to take it down on a grass strip. Please deploy. Emergency response vehicle.
You don't have to say that. Just say Mayday, we have an engine failure over El Toro.
Okay.
Just let them know what's up. But, checklist, man. You forgot something.
Carby.
Carby.
On.
Carby. Checklist.
Carby. Okay. Didn't start, so continue to make the descent. 65.
And if time permits, squawk.
Squawk 7700.
And what are you going to do after that?
Squawk 7700 and
Here's one room. Your single looks to be following the Cessna in the midfield left downwind.
shut off
Shut down.
engines.
Shut down.
One room,
Fuel
single
off.
midfield left
Fuel
downwind.
straight off.
Here's one room. Your single looks to be following the Cessna in the
You wanna
midfield left
take
downwind.
the,
Just contact downwind tower 126.8.
Ignition off.
One room,
Ignition off and
Actually, one room. Your
carb
single make that 119.9er.
And right before, do you want to hit the
Cessna 300
electrical
kilo traffic, 12 o'clock, mile.
Right before, do you want to hit the battery
700.
switch?
Okay, for that traffic now, 200
Nah.
kilo.
Turn the electrical off.
Nah, unless you know it's going to be a rough landing, so you think that an electrical spark could ignite all the fuel, then yes. But like it's just a forest. You know you're going to be bushwhacking like trees. Yeah, then I would. But I'd put the ELT on.
Okay.
By the way,
Southwest 4355 out of 8 descending via the Disney 3 with Charlie.
Alright, I'm at
Southwest 4355, SoCal approach, reduce speed to 190, then descend and maintain 6,300.
190 then 6,300 Southwest 4355.
where is the ELT?
Southwest 4355, make that 170 knots, reduce speed to 170, then descend and maintain 6,300.
Yeah, 170 then 6,300 Southwest 4355.
Thank you. Southwest 4355, contact approach 121.3.
21.3 Southwest 4355.
Too much altitude.
So what are you going to do?
Flaps.
Laps. No launch center speed, so you can kind of pitch down and let that balloon.
20 degrees.
Yeah, dude, I'd do 20 and slip. So the way you're going to do that is you're going to go full rudder, opposite aileron.
Okay.
Actually, in this situation, like that. See how much altitude we're losing?
Yeah.
So, you know, if there's a building after that, all right, let's go around. I think we might have made it with the slip.
Yeah.
All right, your controls.
My controls.
Yeah, with the slip, I think you would have made it. So just a tad bit high. But hey, that's okay. See what I'm saying? You can attempt to descend faster.
Okay.
But you don't want to let it get out of control because you got to know what the hell you're doing.
SoCal Skyhawk 609 Juliet is 3,500 and we have Charlie for John Wayne.
609 Juliet, SoCal approach, roger.
You a right one, right 90? Or
Right
left?
90.
Okay. So what would be the stalling speed when you're in a slip like that?
In a slip, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Rudder. Very dangerous. So You know, it's not really prescribed. It'd be a hell of a lot higher than a dirty configuration, though. I mean, a clean configuration.
Okay.
It'd be higher than a clean configuration. Or what am I saying? Dirty. Because it's not a stall. It's an instant spin.
Right.
So you need 1,000 feet at least to recover from a spin. So yeah, I mean, because you have full flaps, and plus you have flaps in, so you'd have to be quick with taking them out so you don't rip them off. Like, I mean, it would just need to be picture perfect. But yeah, no, that's instant death if you mess up a slip with full flaps. Now, you have to have full aileron, full rudder, full, forward pitch.
Okay.
Just everything full. Now, if you're going too fast, then obviously you don't have to have that full aileron, because if you're only doing it with 10 degrees flaps, you don't have to have full pitch.
Okay.
But if you're doing 20 degrees or more, I would do full. Now, 40 degrees, I don't think it's possible. See, it even says avoid slips with flaps extended.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I've done a slip with 30 degrees of flaps, full flaps on other Cessna, multiple times, and you have to be on point, because your airspeed gets extremely slow, and you have to be, like, really just kind of on it with adjustments. But it worked. All right, so let's do right 180.
Okay. Clear right?
Clear right. So how do you feel with that?
Not too bad. I just need to kind of get those, make sure I'm hitting the checklist.
Yeah. Requesting ILS at John Lane, full stop, you have shuttle.
Legacy 22 Yankee SoCal approach, expect Dallas runway 20 right.
Thank you.
Maybe try it one more time.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Oh, cool.
And number 93 Juliet, are you inbound to John Wayne now?
Hey, affirmative, 93 Juliet.
Should we try another spiral one, or should we try to extend one that we haven't seen yet?
Well, we can try one we haven't seen.
Okay. So let's head out this way.
Okay.
John Wayne Tower, Skyhawk 6093 Juliet is over UCI inbound for a full stop west side.
93 Juliet still with approach, Tower 19-9.
We'll go.
My favorite would be construction sites, unless a golf course is just that perfect.
Okay.
West Coast 49, SoCal
the only problem with construction sites is elevation.
We have Charlie.
Something like that. That'd be tough.
Right.
That'd be really tough.
Rolling hills and stuff.
Yeah, and plus there's a lot of things like PVC pipes that you can't see. You gotta watch out for, freaking
Say again?
rebar sticking out of the ground. Construction sites is sketchy, but like this, that's pretty good. I mean, that's so ideal. I mean, you can land anywhere here pretty much.
Anyway.
Well, there's that. That huge.
Give it a 190.
Well, we were pretending that runway wasn't there. So.
Pretending that runway wasn't there.
Right.
And this old terminal tarmac, that's not there. But I mean, come on, that dirt freaking flat right there, perfect. I do that right now. Yeah. But
you have to give a report, but.
Well, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
SoCal approach, Mooney 257.
I wonder what they would do if I just took it all the way down. They'd be like, what are you doing? I'd be like, I just wanted to.
Practice, you gotta take it all the way.
Question answer second?
My certs would be taken away so fast.
Now, as far as I always wondered, when you're wanting to go down on a road somewhere, would you go with traffic
West Coast
or
49
against traffic?
depart front setting 260, vector 2 final approach.
Or would you just try to split the middle?
260, West Coast 49.
Like, say you had to pick a side of the freeway, you would go with the traffic or
with traffic?
Okay.
With traffic, for sure. Think about how many dumbasses drive.
Right.
Do you think they're going to be able to deal with an airplane that floats for a while? No way.
Yeah.
You're going to be better with traffic driving next to a car.
Right.
Now, the sketchy thing about night flying, it's gorgeous. Night flying, it's gorgeous, but, engine goes out, pretty much your only option is roads.
Right.
or big parking lot. But you gotta watch out for, you know, medians
2257 Whiskey SoCal approach.
street lamps and stuff. But the thing with roads is not only traffic, but you got, you know, parked cars,
West
you
Coast
got
49, descend and maintain
medians, you got,
6,300.
you know, street lights, wires, like telephone poles. You got a lot of stuff. So, you know, you really got to be on your ball game at night.
West Coast 49, contact approach 121.3.
21.3, West Coast 492.
Do it.
Legacy 2 Yankee turn right heading 330 back to 2 final approach course.
330.
Cessna 29 Kilo, contact downwind tower 119.9er.
119 for 9er, good day.
Carby on. Mixture full rich. Throttle. In halfway. Couple primes.
Well, where are you going?
Oh yeah.
And you forgot fuel both.
Fuel
Gotta
both.
follow the checklist. But first things first, where are we gonna land? How are we gonna approach it?
I'm gonna land back there on those fields.
So start making your way
Okay.
while holding 65, and have an idea where the wind's coming from. 65. That number is life or death.
That's 99, descend and maintain 6,300. Approach 121.3, good day.
6,300, say the frequency on one more time, please.
121.3 for just
Alright, if you wanting to come back this way,
Yep.
into the wing. Okay, fuel selectors both, carbine on. Make sure full
November 2
rich.
Yankee turn right heading 320.
Throttle
Back to
halfway.
final approach course, descend and maintain 5,200.
Primary
Return be
two.
heading 330,
Crank it.
sir, and we'll go down to 3,000.
Not starting.
And that's
Call,
5,200 for 2 Yankee and
ATC.
flight heading 340.
340, 5,200.
Emergency landing.
How the hell are you gonna approach this, and where are you gonna land?
Yeah, those hills create a problem, don't they?
Tell you what, I'm gonna save your life. Do a right 360.
Right, 360.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Now,
November 77 Whiskey traffic 2 o'clock. 6 miles
Audio
westbound
20 degrees
Falcon
flaps
Jet,
immediately.
6,700 descend below you.
Looking for traffic system.
kind of extend it a little bit.
November
Okay.
77
Now at
Whiskey,
night, that's all we got.
approach
Right.
That looks pretty damn good at night.
135.4, have a good one, Cessna Whiskey.
2 Yankee approach 121.3, good day.
We'll go approach 121.3 for Yankee.
Guy with 4326, 8,000, descending via Disney 3, Juliet.
40
Tower
degrees.
4326, SoCal approach, roger. And mend altitude, continue on arrival, descend and maintain 7,000.
Alright, I don't want to take it all the way down because of these 40 degrees flaps. These things are barn doors, but we would have made it.
Okay.
And immediately 20 degrees. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
You know, that, I mean, yes, that did look pretty good far away, but you got to always be aware and situationally aware of, I mean, 30 different things pretty much.
Yeah.
Not really, but I'd rather put it in a hillside over here than something like that because, I mean, that would just be so sketchy, but this right here is pretty good. Would you destroy the landing gear? Yeah, probably, because it looked like there was a, you know, maybe like a PVC pipe on the ground or something.
Okay.
But, you know, it's better than something like that. So you always want, like, kind of want to readjust and just kind of be aware. Also, another thing to keep in mind that's just a human factor is I don't know how, by the way, your controls.
My controls?
Now, it varies person to person. I don't know how well you act under extreme pressure and when you're just nervous and freaking out.
Right.
But that's another thing to take into account. You know, we're normal. You know, we're straight, level-headed, calm. We have an engine running. You know, this is just a simulation of practice. But when it happens, I freaking raced motocross, and I had almost an engine failure the other day, engine roughness, and I freaked out. So, you know, you just want to be, you know, on top of your game. That's what being a pilot is all about, you know?
Yeah.
But that was a good demonstration. That's what we're out here doing, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to try another one, or?
Yeah, let's do another one.
Okay.
Make a left 180?
Yeah, let's do left 180.
Yeah.
Because all this stuff over here is just too easy.
Yeah. Clear left.
Yep. Well, you're doing good, though. Just get that checklist down.
Yeah.
You know, so, like, because, you know, for today, we want to be referencing the checklist, but when I did it, I just did a flow.
Right.
Skywest 43,
which in an actual, you know, event,
maintain force, descend via the 30 transition, unable to advise.
You know, something like today, if an actual event, you know, we have an actual runway that we can land at, I would use the checklist just in case.
26, traffic, 12 o'clock.
But let's be honest, you know, you're gonna have a lot going on. You're gonna want to flow in the back of your head, like down, because, for example, like carb heat, like that one time,
right? That
could have been the issue. I think that was the issue for me.
Okay.
When I had that engine roughness in this plane. It was because we were doing similar stuff like this, and I didn't have the carb heat on, and it was kind of like at 4:30, 5:30. I didn't think about the temperature, and you know, it could be 70 degrees out, and I could still get, you know, a Venturi effect.
Absolutely.
So, something like that, you know, that's life or death right there. There you go. Yeah, it just takes time as far as like fixation, being situationally aware of everything. It takes experience, but you know, you can pick it up better and faster the more you work at it.
Right. Something I can practice on too, just at home with like even on the simulator.
Oh, for sure.
Just like the sequencing and everything.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, whatever method works for you, especially in the simulator. I mean, like just try to distract yourself while you're doing it. Like when I was doing my training, my thing was flashcards, and I would have my dad ask me questions on flashcards that I wrote while I play a serious game of Call of Duty, and I would really try to like multitask and just mess around like that to see if I could do it, and it helped me out. So whatever works for you.
4326 approach 125.
Especially with the simulator, that's awesome. I mean, you can do stuff like this with your wife. With your wife, like having a conversation, you know.
Right.
Is it wife or girlfriend?
Wife.
Wife. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but you know what I mean.
For sure.
You know, like worst case, at night, if that field was lit up, right there, I'd freaking push it. That looks pretty damn good.
Which field?
That one.
Oh yeah.
Right down there.
Soccer field, kind of?
Yep. I'd have 30 degrees of flaps, have a slow ass approach, because your ground roll, I mean, brakes aren't going to do much on, let's say, wet, dewy grass at night. You know, you want to take that into effect. You know, on grass, it's going to be dewy. You know, with these bald tires, at least the left one's kind of bald. Right one's pretty good, but you want to take that into account too. And then again, it is all easier said than done. That's why we're out here.
Right.
Let's see. I want to do something else.
I got that thing right off my left side. It's pretty peach.
That black thing?
Yeah.
I wonder what the elevation of that thing is.
Does it look like it's raised in the middle?
I think it is. No, I think it's or descends in the middle.
Oh, like it's a kind of a overflow?
I think.
Right.
I don't know what else that would be. But it doesn't look bad. You know, if that thing for some reason theoretically was lit up at night, I would do it. That thing doesn't look bad. Yeah, you could probably get it done though. You know, situationally though, I want to
approach 0625 Tango
go a little bit over here. Situationally, I want to, you know, get you to where like you're not expecting it when it happens.
Exactly.
Where you're gonna go when it happens. That's,
625 Tango Romeo.
I mean, that's half the battle right there.
23 flight at 100. Join 20.
Like that other
At
time.
the same
Heading
time,
100 and joining Victor 23.
I've heard you say like whenever you're flying, you're always looking for a spot to land just in case.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, for sure. Because the worst thing ever is wishing you did something when you need it.
Plan to fail or fail to plan, or something like that.
Yeah.
Now in that Ralph Butcher book, it said to if you have enough altitude, make a couple steep turns to look directly below you to see if there was.
Yeah. If you have enough altitude, like if it looks pretty good, and you're like, yeah, there's some pretty good ones around me, but I kind of remember cruise flight, there might have been something.
Right.
Yeah, I'd do it.
About to get in the clouds here. Boom.
Engine
65
out.
knots.
65.
All right. Let's start looking for a spot here. I got it over there. Left side. I got a field. I think I got that baseball field right there. Right behind me on my left.
Baseball field?
There's kind of two baseball fields hooked together.
Yeah, you could do that.
But looks like it might have some fences, you know. Don't see anything in the hills over there. I also got this field right here.
No, that's not a good one.
That
Oh.
longer one against the roadway.
That'd be a rough one.
Yeah.
Kind of make your way to the left a little bit.
Okay.
And you're doing 80 knots,
Yeah.
dude. How about that?
Where's that?
Well, what do you tell me?
That field right in front of us down there?
Dude, look at that construction site.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was seeing if you're going to see
Okay.
off the bat. I mean, there is some parking lot right here too.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually not bad at night. I'd go for that.
Right. Would you care about the medians there in the middle?
The grass?
Yeah.
No, I'd shoot for a super low approach and float over the median and just go on the second one. The second one's longer.
All right. We'd be going this way.
So think about how you're going to approach this.
Okay.
At this point, I would declare.
All right, I'm going over there. That far end over there.
Yeah.
Against the mountains.
Yeah, that's what I would too. So that's why you want to pitch for it. 65.
Okay, checklist. Fuel selectors on both. Throttles in. Fuel mixtures in. Car beats on.
You don't have enough time.
Nope, not enough
I'd
time.
shut it down
Okay.
and call.
Yeah.
I'd call right now
Call
and
right
then
now.
shut it down.
Okay.
You know, okay, at a situation like this, we might not make it. So you're going to have a fast backup plan. You know, we shot for it, we missed it. If we don't make it.
Those low fields right there, maybe? That little dirt road?
Yeah, we might have to bushwhack. Does that look like a pretty
or even
nasty median on that road?
Oh yeah. That's
looks like a pretty nasty median.
November 8, Quebec, Bravo, traffic 1 o'clock, 2 miles northwest on 2,600.
Looking for traffic, 8 Quebec, Bravo.
Now, in real life, with 1,000 RPM, I mean, without 1,000 RPM, we would not make this.
Right.
No way. You know, I'd shoot for this road, dude.
Right. Especially when it comes around there.
Yup.
That straightaway.
Yup. I'm really curious to see if we can make this.
70.
Dude, this field looks pretty good too.
Right. That's what I was looking at.
But
I
don't know, man. I'd go right. Oh no, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Make that.
I hope our engine does not quit right now. Yeah, we would make it. Wow.
We had some tailwind helping us out a little bit.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And that 1,000 RPM. But I'm gonna do kind of a low flyby. I want to see what this rebar is.
November 5, Tango Romeo, approach 127.3, traffic 12 o'clock, 6 miles northwest on opposite 4,000.
Yes, that would be pretty rough.
127.3 and looking for opposite traffic, 65 Tango Romeo.
Where are you looking?
Number 907-3908, SoCal approach.
See those like sandbag things?
On the road?
Number 907-3908,
No,
SoCal
see
approach.
these lines right here?
Oh, right. I think those are flood control, those like straw, cylindrical things.
Yep, and they have stakes, so you have to watch out for that too. All right, your controls.
My controls?
Dude, I don't know, that field would have been better actually. Nah, this dirt would have been pretty good. But yeah, that flat part of the field, that would have been pretty good too. So, you see kind of the thought process, how you have constantly...
Quebec Bravo, traffic, no backer.
Roger that, Quebec Bravo.
You said no factor.
November 398, traffic 12 o'clock. Southeast now, Sears.
So you see how you constantly have to assess, and you want to get like square away everything. So you just focus on what's at the task at hand. What's the task at hand? Getting on the ground safely, without injuring yourself or anyone else.
You don't want to change your mind too many times.
No, you don't. But you want to assess.
You want to.
You know, I think this would have been a better option than that baseball field, because you gotta be on the freaking. You got to be on the dot with a baseball field like that.
Right.
You know, plus last thing you'd ever want is injuring anyone else.
You could rob somebody of a home run. That wouldn't be good.
That would not be good.
Bat it down.
Swat it. It's just LeBron James style. Yeah.
SoCal Delta 56, 847.6, Charlie.
So how do you feel with those?
Yeah, I'm feeling getting better and better on
Delta 1056, SoCal approach.
decision making.
The 190, then
I
he's going to
agree,
maintain
yeah.
6,300.
So we want to get a
Down
ATIS?
to 6,300 Delta 1056.
From here, do we go to Signal Peak, or do we, are we too far north for that?
No, we're going to Signal Peak.
Okay.
Delta 1056 and verify Charlie.
We have Charlie Delta 1056.
Delta 1056, contact approach 121.3.
21.3 Delta 1056.
Over 398, turn right, heading 320, back to Sonic approach course.
Alright, I'm going to pick up ATIS. Alright. Oh, it might be too low.
Downway airport
398, flight in 320, back to Sonic.
530.
320, back to Sonic. Over 2219 Echo, SoCal approach. 19 Echo.
Wow, 2-1? 1-5 goes 2-1.
Roger, 3003.
180, you said, right?
Yeah, okay. Which is good.
Right.
You know, if it was like 330, I'd be pushing the limits of this plane.
Good afternoon, approach to train 16055, with you 6,500. 16055, SoCal approach, Roger. And are you requesting the coastal route?
Affirmative, the coastal route for us, 05 Mike.
Roger.
Downway airport ATIS information Delta 22530.
Alright, so say SoCal approach, Cessna 172N Quebec Bravo is at 3,000 feet, about
4 miles?
I'd say 5 miles,
5 miles
east of Signal Peak, inbound with information Delta. Same thing, who, where, what.
Okay. East of Signal Peak, information Delta.
SoCal approach, Cessna 738 Quebec Bravo is at 3,100 feet. East, 5 miles east of Signal Peak, inbound with information Delta.
November 738 Quebec Bravo, Roger. And traffic 12 o'clock, 1 mile northbound, 1,900 indicated.
Looking for traffic, 8 Quebec Bravo.
1,900.
That traffic, say Class Air, white Class Air.
Nice. That was a good call.
I'll be working at or below 2,000.
Everyone 514 Papa Sierra, SoCal departure. Resume navigation, altitude, pilot expression.
They said, oh, there we go.
November 05, Mike, contact approach 128.1.
Oh yeah, shit.
128.105 Mike.
Aircraft maneuvering below 2,000, say your call sign.
Class Air 21 Juliet Sierra is working photos over Laguna Beach.
Class Air 210.
Dude, they're hauling.
Yeah, they are.
Wow, what plane is
0
that?
Juliet Sierra. SoCal approach, Roger, Spark 0260 IDEN.
Squawking 1200 and IDEN, confirm.
0260 IDEN, sir.
Yeah, I was going to say 1200. Yeah, that does make sense.
November 8 Quebec Bravo, traffic no factor. VFR decent is approved. Contact John Wayne Tower, 119.9er.
Over to tower on 119.9er, 8 Quebec Bravo.
All right. Let's go descent checklist.
Yep. There you go.
Cruise 4 Papa Sierra, radar contact. Maintain
All right,
VFR
fuels
below
on both.
3,000, say altitude.
Power is required. Mixture enrich. We're going below 3,000.
Cruise 4 Papa Sierra, to clarify, maintain VFR at or below 3,000. Contact SoCal departure 124.1.
Let's go mixture full rich. All right, carb heat is required. Flight instruments are set. Engine gauges look good. We already got ATIS.
November 148 Foxtrot Judy, Delta Sierra, runway 20 right, clear to left.
SoCal approach, this is 738 Quebec Bravos at 2,800 over Signal Peak, inbound with information Delta.
Horizon 2898, John Wayne Tower at Lima, cross runway 20 left, hold short of runway 20 right.
Alright, don't descend too fast.
So 738 Quebec Bravo, John Wayne Tower, make left traffic, runway 20 left.
Left traffic for runway 20 left, 8 Quebec Bravo.
So 8 Quebec Bravo, change to my frequency, 126.8.
Over to 126.8, 8 Quebec Bravo.
Alright, so he said proceed left traffic for 20 left. So that's when we amend our approach, and we're not going to want to descend below...
Tower Delta 1056, visual 20 right.
22
Delta
for
1056, John
now.
Wayne
So
Tower,
we're
runway
out
20 right.
here.
Continue traffic, will be holding position.
20 right, Delta 1056.
So like right now I'm just looking at like that golf course. I'm like, yeah, it looks pretty good. It'd be quite a crosswind, but actually there's a hill on the side, so it wouldn't be too bad unless that shit's just rolling down. Shouldn't be too bad though.
We good to descend a little more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to level us off a little bit.
You said you want to...
Liberty 519, Victor Lima, John Wayne
Cross
Tower, Kilo,
UCI about
cross runway
1200?
20 right, hold short of runway 20
Yeah,
left.
just about.
Is that what the ideal
20
is?
right at Kilo, hold short 20 left, 9 X Lima.
Horizon 2898, traffic at a 5 mile final, Boeing 717, runway 20 right, full length, line up and wing.
20 right, full length, line up and wing, Horizon 2898.
So I just full power idle. Cool. But then like kind of have that pitch to where like, you know, we're just kind of slowly descending.
Slowly sinking.
Yeah, so we're not covering a more distance but hauling ass down. We're just kind of, you know, covering a shorter distance but kind of keeping it slower.
Thanks a lot, see ya.
Liberty 9 X Lima, traffic inbound on the 45 over UCI, just turn behind that traffic please, it's the 172, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20 left at Kilo, we'll keep an eye out for the traffic, 9 X Lima.
Horizon 2898, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
20 right, clear for takeoff, Horizon 2898.
Lotus 386 November Golf, Java Tower, turn left at Lima, cross runway 20 left, hold short of runway 20 right.
Left turn Lima, cross 20 left, hold short 20 right, Lotus 6 Nord Golf.
Delta 1056, runway 20 right, clear to land.
20 right, clear to land, Delta 1056.
Very nice.
Got the traffic right in front of us. Just taking off.
Yep. Good job keeping an eye out. Alright, now we're going to fly towards the left part of that hangar.
Horizon 2898, contact Suka departure.
There's a little bit more power. Always want to be at an altitude that power goes out, we're going to be able to make the airfield.
Liberty 9 extra Lima, the traffic's already passed you. You can turn left heading 080. Radar contact, stay altitude.
Climbing through 500 for 9 extra Lima.
Lotus 6 November Golf, runway 20 right, line up and wait.
Oh, that's pretty good right there, actually. Yeah.
So take it back, Bravo, caution runway 7, it's going 717, just landed on the parallel runway, wind 200 at 11, runway 20 left, clear to land.
Runway 20 left, clear to land, Quebec Bravo.
Alright, need the numbers, full power a little bit. Under VFB, let's go first notch flaps.
Yep.
Pitch down.
Liberty 9 extra Lima, contact.
And there's that street that you're talking about?
Yep.
Over to SoCal, 9 extra Lima.
Delta 1056, turn left at Echo,
I think it's MacArthur.
Yeah.
Let's turn on Echo over the ground, Delta 1056.
Alright, we go 20
So
degrees
take
here.
it back, Bravo, and the wind's 200 at 11, runway 20 left, clear to land.
20 left, clear to land, Quebec Bravo.
I think he's just giving us a wind check and then just reassuring himself, probably.
Yeah. Alright, 20 degrees?
20 degrees.
Alright,
Lotus 6
clear.
November Golf, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
20 right, clear for takeoff, Lotus 6 Nord Golf.
Watch that airspeed.
Yeah.
There you go. Good power adjustment. So you can tell we have quite a bit of a headwind.
Yeah.
So it's not always going to be the same. That was a good varying adjustment. Alright, start pulling some power. Slowly.
Lotus 6 November Golf, contact Suka departure.
Whatever, SoCal, 6 Nord Golf, see you.
Alright, pull it. Now we're just going to stay ground effect. And just let it do its thing. Oh, not too much. Catch it. There we go. Nice.
Okay. This is
So
Julian.
take it back, Bravo, counter ground.
Over the ground, Quebec Bravo.
Alright, so do the afterlink checklist.
Alright. Throttle 1000, lean, RV cold, flaps up, trim, takeoff.
Johnny Grounds, this is 70 Quebec Bravo, is clear 20 left to Juliet, taxi Duff Street. This is Cessna 8, Quebec Bravo, John. We're going to taxi via Charlie, Hotel, Alpha to parking.
Charlie Hotel Alpha to parking, Quebec Bravo.
Your controls?
My controls?
Is checklist complete?
Checklist is complete. Oh,
That's it.
fail.
Okay. So
Charlie Hotel Kilo.
Charlie Hotel Alpha.
Alpha.
Yep. Precisely.
180. Go directly into it. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, no way. Chargers fucking jet.
Oh, no.
They're Gulfstream.
Scared me for a second there.
Oh, did I? Sorry.
What happened?
Oh yeah, Chargers Gulfstream. Yeah, I think that was a productive flight. Did good.
Sure.
I'm sure it was a little bit of an eye-opener.
Yeah, I got some stuff to build on and practice.
Yeah. It's all good though.
Lieutenant, ground Farron 421 Bravo Juliet at ACI taxi 20 right
about here?
over Delta.
Farron 421 Bravo Juliet, John. We're going to
All right.
need to run up first.
Shut down, parking brake set.
Negative 1 Bravo Juliet.
Avionics off.
Farron 1 Bravo Juliet.